What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome fucking back. Yesterday I got great news. If you didn't know, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is now available on the Xbox One. I would have preferred the game to be available on the PlayStation 4, but at least it's available on the Xbox One. That's just fucking awesome, alright? If you are an Xbox One player, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting. You need to buy this game right now. This is one of the best Battlefield games of all time, and it's pretty cheap, right? This was my second Battlefield game, and the first Battlefield game I got was Bad Company 1, and then I love Bad Company 1 so much I had to get Bad Company 2. These are the games that got me hooked to the Battlefield series. If you have never played Bad Company 2, if you have no idea about it, in terms of popularity, I would say it's like Modern Warfare 2, in the Call of Duty franchise. It's an old game, but, even though it's old, everyone still loves it. And a lot of people before Battlefield 1 and Hardline and even Battlefield 4 have been asking, when I say people, I'm talking about Battlefield players, have been asking for Bad Company 3. And the reason why a lot of people want Bad Company 3 is because Bad Company 2 was such a great game. Now, I have it for the PlayStation 3 and I played it like a motherfucker back in the day. I had the squads, I had a few friends, we used to play this shit every night. We were fucking beasts at this game, and those were great days. Unfortunately, those motherfuckers do not play anymore. And also, unfortunately, nowadays it's hard to find a full match on the PlayStation 3. You try to play Conquest on the PlayStation 3, 24 versus 24, and if you find a 12v12 match, you got lucky, alright, because it's pretty much dead, unfortunately, on the PlayStation 3. The reason why no one plays Bad Company 2 on the PlayStation 3 that much anymore is obviously because of the new Battlefield games, but mostly because a lot of people had to sell their PlayStation 3 when they got the PlayStation 4, maybe because they needed money to buy the new console, or because they just didn't feel that they needed two consoles. A lot of people do that. Sadly, the fucking PlayStation 4 does not have backwards compatibility like the Xbox One does. The Xbox One has been, bringing back all these old games, and that's just freaking awesome, because, as I said, a lot of people had to sell their old console when they bought the new one, and this way they can still play the old games. That's fucking great. The first console to do this, I believe, was the PlayStation 2. I might be wrong though. I do think that it did first, then the Xbox. With the PlayStation 2 you could play PlayStation 1 games, and that was just fucking biblical. Then the PlayStation 3 came out. We thought it was going to do the same thing, but you couldn't play PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 3. That was a fucking dick move, alright? But they did that because they were planning on selling those old games online on the PlayStation network, so they wanted to make some money. So these motherfuckers are probably friends with Activision or some bullshit like that, and that's fine. I don't give a shit if you want to make money with old games, as long as I like the game and I feel that I want to buy it or whatever. That's cool. They could have done the same thing with the PlayStation 4. On the PlayStation 4, you don't have any PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or even PlayStation 3 games online, and you can play them by putting the disc in and whatever. So that kind of sucks. But because Bad Company 2 is now available on the Xbox One, it got a nice boost of players online. A lot of people are playing this game right now. There's a lot of new players, a lot of Lil Jimmies, low ranks, and the best part is that because of this nice boost of players online in Bad Company 2, the Vietnam DLC is also now playable, and a lot of people have been talking about the new Call of Duty being on Vietnam and whatever. So that's just, dude, I'm so fucking hyped to play this shit, because back in the day I didn't play the Vietnam DLC, and it's one of the best freaking DLCs ever made. Unfortunately, I don't have gameplay of it, but it's like you were playing a different game. It's like the DLC was a different game from Bad Company 2, and it was awesome. They changed everything. Everything on the screen was different. Obviously, the guns and the maps and the vehicles were different. And you have the flamethrower. The flamethrower is fucking biblical. It is in this DLC, and that's just fucking great. So I really need to play this game again, and I need to play this fucking DLC. That's why I might get an Xbox One. I also like the fact that it has Black Ops 1 and World at War also compatible on the Xbox One. And because I've never played those games on the Xbox consoles, because I've never owned an Xbox console, I have all the PlayStations, I would have to unlock everything from the beginning, and that is awesome, because it's like I was playing these games for the first time again. I'm just kind of scared of the Xbox controller, because it's completely different from it's different from the one on the PlayStation consoles, and maybe my accuracy is gonna suck ass because the thumbstick is on the wrong fucking spot. But that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have ever played Backgammon, to let me know your opinion in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Beasts.